And we are live.
And we are live, Greg.
Awesome. Welcome everybody to the Fire Your Boss Faster training session that we're going to have today. This is Tony the Tiger wearing his tiara. Why is Tony the Tiger wearing a tiara? Well, I'll bet that you've seen a tiger before. And I'll bet that you've seen a princess wearing a tiara. But I'll bet never in your life have you seen a tiger wearing a tiara. Has anybody ever seen a tiger wearing a tiara? So, in the spirit of being as different and unique as possible, that's who I am today. The backstory is we had a funny session. It was about a year and a half ago, Ace, when Brandy was on. And
yeah,
so we were doing this training and I was talking about being authentic and dressing up. And I said, I like to get dressed up in costumes whenever the opportunity presents itself. And so Brandy, I was coaching Brandy on the Ace and Rich's hot seat on a Friday night. And Brandy's like, what kind of costumes? And I was like, actually, I've got a drawer I keep over there in my office here. And it's got all my costumes in. So I went over and I was like, let me get my tiara. That's quite appropriate. And Brandy was like, oh my God, that's the funniest thing I've seen. And I took it off. She went, no, please leave it on. Do you remember, Ace?
I remember.
And I did that session teaching in my tiara. And so ever since, I've been dressing up since I was 6 years old. Like I literally, when I used to host my primary school when I was like 6 and 7, I think I was a born presenter. Like, I'm not going to bullshit you and say I was terrible at one point. I was just a born presenter. So when I was 6 years old, I hosted what they call the gang show. And it's the show that the primary school puts on where all the young kids, you know, somebody comes out and does juggling, and some other kid comes out and does, I don't know, riding on a stationary bike, and some other kid comes out and reads whatever. And anyway, and I was the MC. And ever since then, I've been in the Cub Scouts, the Boy Scouts. I've spoke on stage in front of like 22,000 people. And I got more comfortable over time, and then getting into affiliate marketing when video marketing came out in 2008. Again, I saw all these wonderful, colorful people from around the world. And I was like, how can I be different? So I started dressing up on my first YouTube videos, just wearing costumes, and I would edit the videos. So I would start the videos like as a kind of a really wooden news reporter guy with a tie on. Then I would switch to me in a bikini with lipstick on and a wig, and I would say, unfortunately, Greg had to run off sick, but I'm Greg's girl, and I would pretend to be like either my sister or my girlfriend, and it was just a comedy act, and it was crazy. I would, like, as soon as I started doing that, the views and the audience on my YouTube just blew up like crazy, and it really taught me the power of being unforgettable in your marketing, whether that's a written piece or whether that's a video. Because like I say, you'll never forget the training webinar that you did with the guy dressed up in a tiara with tiger ears, right? Never. And you'll never see it. And so many people are very afraid to come out of their shell because it's not their natural. And welcome if you're joining us on the Fire Your Boss Faster training session. I'm just talking about being unique and authentic. So ever since then, anyway, whether it be on video or on stage, I've always dressed up. Like, I like to go scuba diving. So sometimes you'll see me doing a keynote speech in my scuba outfit with my flippers waddling on stage and a plastic shark and stuff like that. But the point is this, I guess, society drills into us about being the same. Fitting in, I think, would be more apt. Society conditions you to fit in, and society frowns upon those who are different and stand out. It's much better these days, but that's how it's always been. And I think because of that, people are scared to come out of their shell. Like if people just did the shit that they do when the camera's off, actually on camera, they would be 10 times more successful. It's why I say, like, to Ace, I'm like, I coach Ace, I'm like, Ace, stop trying to, like, forget about glamming yourself up with your best outfit and your lipstick to go on camera. Because the minute that you start doing that, people can sense it. People can sense the fakeness. Not that you're not that lipstick and a dress is fake, but what do I mean by fakeness? People can sense that this is not how you probably normally go about your everyday stuff. So you're far better to get on camera with your hair a mess, curlers in, you know, if you wear curlers in your hair, in your pajamas, and shoot a raw, authentic video, because when you do that, it's much easier to connect with people. When you're not pretending to try and put yourself on a pedestal and be something else. Let me try and, give you an example. Gary Vaynerchuk. Who's heard of Gary Vaynerchuk, guys? Type Gary V in the comments, right? If you haven't, he's an amazing character. He's a social media titan. He has probably the biggest social media following worldwide. What I love about Gary V's videos, like, this guy's close to a billionaire, but he'll shoot a video in the back of a taxi in New York, and it's like 7 a.m. He's just come from the gym. He's got sweat running down. He hasn't even had a shave yet. He looks like a fucking homeless person that's been dragged through a hedge for 3 days straight and hasn't eaten. He looks terrible. But people love him for his authenticity and the fact that he doesn't give a shit. When somebody else is trying to look $1 million in a Hugo Boss suit and tie. Not there's anything wrong with Hugo Boss suits. I own one. But when somebody's trying to look $1 million, they sense that there's a pretense there. Whereas Gary V, raw, uncut, just kind of shooting like he rolls. He does the same on stage. Another guy that really comes to mind is a friend of mine called David Wood, who blew up the internet many years ago with a program called Empower Network. And he used to come out on stage in front of thousands of people in flip-flops or thongs. Americans, you call them flip-flops, right? It's the Aussies that call them thongs. You should know, I used to live there. He comes out on stage in a pair of flip-flops and shorts and a vest and long curly hair. And he's just like, yo, what up? Surf's up, dudes. And everybody loves that authenticity. So the big message is, before I get into the training, be as authentic as you can. If you drop F-bombs, like, I don't know who drops a lot of F-bomb, Gary Vaynerchuk. If you naturally, authentically drop F-bombs like Gary V, I do sometimes, so you might hear a few today. It's not that I'm trying to necessarily shock you. It's just part of who I am. I'm not, I don't overly use profanity, but, from time to time, I got to be passionate. Anyway, if that's your persona, then fucking do that on camera. If it's not how you speak, don't do it. Because again, that fakeness, that pretense will come through. Be your natural self. Emails, it's the same. Write like you speak. Karen and Steve, like Steve's there sitting with a cap on. Steve, if that's how you roll, if you're a cap are you a cap kind of guy? Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes not. It depends if my hair's done or not that day.
There you go. Or you can even take it as a laugh, just say, how much I don't give a shit, guys. Yeah, take the cap off and be like, I'm working from home, dudes. What's great about wearing a cap and scruffy hair, and maybe I don't even have shoes on and I haven't cut my toenails, is that I don't have to go to a freaking office anymore. And you can sell that. People want the freedom. They're like, fuck, here's a dude. Like I've just come in from a 12-hour day with a 3-hour commute. I'm dog tired, and here's a guy earning more money than me, and his cap and his toenails and his vest. And that's what I want. People want freedom. People don't necessarily they don't want to become millionaires. They just want to be free. Like, put your hands up. I'm saying put your hands up. Pretend I'm in a... Put your hands up if you're here, or guys, if you're watching this on a live stream in Facebook Live, in Ace and Rich's group, or wherever you are. I want you to type freedom right now if that's the #1 driving force for your business. Like maybe you don't want to become a multi-millionaire. You just want to do what the F you want, when the F you want. Set your own hours. Not have to ask your damn boss if you can go to the toilet or take a day off holiday. Just free. You know, guys, I've been in this industry, and I was my last ever job was 2007. So I've been self-employed in network marketing and direct sales and affiliate marketing and everything else that I've done. 2007. What is that? 17 years now. And yeah, the millions have been nice. The 30 grand days have been wonderful. But you know, the best thing for me, it's just doing what the fuck I want. I can go out for a weekend to a festival. I can go to the after party. I can roll in on Monday morning, whatever time I want, sleep all day, and decide to start work on Tuesday when I feel like it. It's that freedom of not having a boss that I wouldn't swap for anything. Even in the early years when it was tough and I left behind a 6-figure corporate job, I wouldn't have swapped it for being my own boss for anything. Anyway, you're all here to learn how to make money. So I get carried away with the stories sometimes. So I've got some slides for y'all to help this sink in a little bit better. But before we get started, I want to know from everybody who's watching, and I want you to think hard about this answer, and everybody on the live stream, and I've got the comments. Let me just refresh this. Why are you here? Why are you choosing to spend your Saturday morning or afternoon with me for the next hour or so? And what do I mean by that question? I mean, where do you want to be by the end of 2024? What are you tolerating right now? Give me some detail, please, that you don't want to be tolerating. Is it the chains of struggle of being broke? Is it that you're working too many hours for a boss and or a job that you don't like and you want to be your own boss? Do you want to be a 6-figure earner? What's your driving force? Do you just want peace of mind and comfort to know that your retirement is taken care of? Dave Twomey says, to refresh what you taught us in 2001, 2022. I remember what I taught you, Dave. And yes, I'm going to kind of refresh, but I'm going to go way, way better. But Dave, again, tell me again, have things changed? Is it still the same? What's your driving force? Ace and Rich, what do you want today? Where do you want to be by the end of 2024?
Right here.
Geo. Guys, can you keep off, sorry, can you keep off mic as well? Thank you very much. Just for, unless I actually ask you to come out, which I might. All right, guys, I need some more answers. We've got lots of freedoms. Come on, why are you here? Ace, can everybody who's not here, who's in the Facebook group, are they able to comment as well? And is that coming through in the private chat here? So Karen and Steve, tired of paying from work, trading time for money and being tied down. Are you guys in a job right now, or did you make a brave move and leave that behind, guys?
We're self-employed.
We're self-employed. We've had a construction business and we're just transitioning away from it to do our affiliate marketing full time.
Okay, cool. So that was Facebook user. Where do I see that comment, Ace? Do I have to go over the comments on the... I'm ready to find... So Facebook user, I'm ready to find my boss and want to do that as quickly as possible. Want financial freedom, blah, blah, blah. Ace, is any... I can't see the... I can see some names from Facebook coming up, but not others. Why is that? Donald Cat. Oh yeah, cool. If Donald, you're coming up as a Facebook user, but your name isn't coming up. So yeah, if you can just type your name in before your comments.
Yeah, guys, if you want your comments to be viewed so that we could see it and our host who's speaking can actually answer you, put your name in your comments so that he can refer to you, because you're watching live right now. You're not in the StreamYard stage, so we can't see it in the private chat.
I'm just looking on my.
There.
Are we in the Internet Marketing Pros group? We are, aren't we?
Yes.
I can't see why my live stream's not coming up. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I want to, like, what I'm actually doing is making sure that I can see your comments so I can really serve you as best possible. So Gregory, you're fairly new here to learn how everything works. Sarah Langford. Sarah, what's your goal? Tell me why you're here. Michelle McPherson. Thank you, Michelle, for understanding my instructions. You're ready to fire your boss and you want to do that as quickly as possible. Michelle, question for you. What's that monthly number that you need to hit? Is it 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 a month? That would allow you, like, if I gave you a check right now for the same as your job, or even a little bit less, you might be willing to take. What's that number for you where you could go in and go, hey, Mr. Boss, I'm out of here. See you later. Now, Sarah says 20,000 monthly. Sarah, you must have a really, really good job if you make 20,000 a month. Is that really the amount of money is that your freedom number? There we go. So Michelle wants 5,000 monthly. Okay, cool. Pay careful attention. Let me get my slides and let's go. Now, how do I screen share then, Ace, to get my slides up?
Just choose present right there.
Present, okay. I've never used StreamYard audience, so bear with me. Even though I've done a million of these things before. Okay, I go present, and then I go, just go share screen. All right, cool. So if I share my entire screen. One last question. Gregory says, I don't have a boss. Been retired since 2008. You want an additional 3K, Gregory. Gotcha. Okay, I've got an infinity window because everybody's on. So if I put StreamYard over there, that's perfect. So I can actually see my slides. Ace, can you confirm that we're showing my slides?
Yes. All you have to do is go full screen on yours for present.
Yeah. I'm probably going to lose you when I go full screen because I think it blacks out all of my screens. When I say lose you, I mean I'm not going to be able to see you. So, Ace, obviously, if I drop out or anything, jump out and help me.
Yep, we'll got you.
Can you still see? Can you still see my screen?
Perfect. Yes.
Wonderful. All right. Oh, where did that go? Oh man, hang on. It's lost. Sorry, guys. What? All right. Okay, fire your boss faster. Your 60-minute game plan to a $3,000 monthly income and beyond. By the way, I'm going to show you guys how to make 10K a month if that's your goal too. Yeah. So will the real Gregg Davidson please stand up? For those of you who saw me on Thursday, I gave you my background. I guess I'll just take 1 minute. Let me go backwards so you can take me seriously. So who am I? Way back in, just a 1 minute story, way back in 2003, I left the corporate world behind and I started a network marketing business. I was absolutely useless for the first 2 years and made hardly any money. Then I got really serious in my years 3 and 4, became a top producer in the network marketing industry for a company called Herbalife. I got to travel the world and have lunch and train by the legendary Jim Rohn. And it was wonderful. And it was a great initial training ground, but it left me $70,000 in debt. And I wound up having to urgently or an emergency vacate my London apartment that I'd been living in. I was actually sleeping rough on the streets for a night, which wasn't fun. Then I hopped a train back to Newcastle, moved back in with my mom, who was like, what the hell happened? You were a corporate six-figure earner, living in the dream by the beach in Australia, traveling the world, and now you're doing this network marketing thing and you're broke. I was like, yeah, sorry, Mom, the first few years didn't go to plan. Can I come and stay back with you? She's like, of course you can. Oh, and can I borrow your laptop because I don't have one anymore? She's like, yeah, I got this beaten up old thing. There you go. And that's how I started my direct sales business. And I was in so much debt that if I didn't earn a lot of money and if I didn't earn at least $3,000 in about 30 days, the creditors were coming around. And the short story said, yeah, if you're willing to forget everything you think you know about success. And I said, listen, buddy, you say jump, I'm just going to ask how high. 30 days later, I'd made $10,694. We paid off the creditors. That gave me the confidence to do bigger things. 6 months later, I had my income to $40,000 a month. I left the UK behind. I remember it was December 2008, and it was one night I was so cold. I had 2 duvets on my bed. And I said, fuck this. And I packed my bags in the middle of the night and I booked a flight to this little island called the Cayman Islands, because it's actually where my mentor lived. I'd never even heard of the place. And I went, took my life to the Cayman Islands, tax-free paradise. 4 months later, I was making $100,000 a month. My first year of affiliate marketing, I made $1 million in 22 months. I had like $150,000 months, $30,000 days. And I'm not telling you this to brag, but look where I was a year before that. I was broke and asking my mom if I could borrow her laptop and live with her. So it just goes to show, with the right mentor, with the right plan, and a lot of hard work, you can change your life around, turn your life around really quickly. And I also helped 54 people to go on to become 7-figure earners themselves and internet millionaires. And that was many years ago. These days, I am a professional copywriter, and I'm building an email marketing agency because that's the thing that I love doing the most. And I'm here today because I want to help at least another 20 people go from zero to hero, to go from rags to riches this year. So if you think that sounds like you and you want to copy the success that I've had, then pay attention for the next 60 minutes. But who am I really? I'm kind of a child. I'm a party clown. I like to go to dance festivals and get dressed up. So there's me and my tiger face on the left. Painted that myself. I used to be an artist. And there's a pic of me and my ex, my girlfriend at the time, dressed up as Red Indians at a festival in Holland. So a little bit of the crazy insight. I've already told you guys that I like getting dressed up, to who I really am. And like I say, one of the best things about being self-employed is just the freedom to go to dance parties and festivals all over the world whenever I want. And I build my life and my work around that, not the other way around. So I told everybody on Thursday about the 4-point plan, the fast track to go from where you are to $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 per month. Don't worry about writing stuff down, because I'm going to upload a PDF of all of these slides into the Internet Marketing Pros Facebook group. So if you're watching this on YouTube or on Ace and Rich's profile, message them or ask them how you can become part of that free Facebook group. There's a file section there. In the file section, you'll see a copy of this presentation for at least the next month. We'll leave it in there. So don't worry about writing notes down. There's going to be a lot of great information coming down the pipeline, but just pay attention. And guys, can you mute yourself out? It sounds like somebody's on mic and I can hear some background noise. So if you do have your mic on, if you're in the StreamYard, please make sure that you are muted out. And Don't come out unless I say, you know, Steve, please come out on mic, or whoever, please come out on mic. So the first thing that you're going to need to make all this fantastic money is a superior, irresistible, no-brainer offer. It stands for SIN offer. Home Business Academy is, in my opinion, either the best or one of the best, you know, maybe one of the kind of the top 3 affiliate marketing deals in the make money online space. I know a lot of you guys watching this are members of HBA. What I'm going to teach you today, whether you're with Power Lead System, Home Business Academy, Legendary Marketer, what used to be MLSP, it doesn't matter. This stuff works with every affiliate program. But HBA is definitely what I would call a superior, irresistible, no-brainer offer. There are 3 main commission streams, and those of you in the program will probably know this, but I'm sure there's a few of you who aren't. It costs $25 a month recurring. The training is $100 a month recurring. And forgive me if I've got any of these slightly incorrect. Ace, feel free to jump out and correct me if I'm off with any of these figures. And there's a $500 financial guidance or financial training upsell product. And you get paid 80% commissions on these. So that's 20 and 80 and 400, which is why it's one of the best programs out there, because it pays the majority of the revenue and income to its members. Whereas most programs only pay like 40 to 50% at the most. And it's a fantastic opportunity to earn a $3,000 to $5,000 monthly income. They have some top earners in there making, you know, $10,000 a month and beyond. If you're not already a member, you should be, unless you've got, you know, your own deal that's working really well. Message Ace and Rich if you are not already a member. So the first thing is taken care of for you if you're a member of HBA or some other program. But it needs to be a superior, irresistible, no-brainer offer. Why? Everything else that's going to come after this slide in this training doesn't work unless you've got a great offer. As a copywriter, I can write the best emails in the world, create the best videos in the world, the best sales page. But if the offer is shit, if it, you know, when you come to it and you're like, oh, this sounds so amazing. And then you get there and you're not, maybe the testimonials are flat, or maybe the commission structure looks a bit weak, or maybe, I don't know, the training doesn't look that hot, you're not going to buy it, and your market isn't going to buy it. So the key words, guys, are superior, meaning it's better than everything else out there, or most things out there. Irresistible. That means literally when your prospects come to the offer, they would pick up the phone and phone their dear old grandma and be like, Grandma, can I borrow like $100 off you? Because I got to buy this thing right now. It's going to make me rich, and I promise I'll pay you back. And hopefully Granny says yes.
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
It is just a correction. It is 25 monthly, then 125 monthly, and then the financial guidance upsell is 1,000.
Oh, it's 1,000. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Thank you very much for that. So you're getting 800. You're getting 800 commission on the higher upsell, and there you go, 125. Thanks, Ace. But yeah, superior, irresistible means that you're chomping at the bit. You're like, man, I gotta have this now. And no-brainer means, man, I would be stupid to walk away from this and not buy it right now. I can't help you with that. Choosing your offer is one of the most important things in one of the most important business decisions you'll make. But what I can help you with is how to generate 30 to 100 free leads per day. On the left-hand side of this slide, this is actually a real live screenshot taken a week ago from my friend Dave's phone. I'm going to show you Dave's TikTok account, but look at those notifications, 1,000 notifications. Now he actually has a virtual assistant who manages all that. Otherwise he would be just answering comments and questions and stuff all day, which he used to, but he said, it's not what I want to do all day for the rest of my life. But he's got so much activity on his TikTok now. So type in TikTok in the comments if you'd love to get that volume of inquiries about your business every day. And on the right-hand side, Ace, can you see my cursor just flashing around the clicks?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool. Thanks, Rich. So January the 23rd, one day, 977 clicks on his link tree. So what is Linktree? You've probably heard of Linktree. It's a free service, I think, where you can just post a list of URLs like, hey, this is my personal Facebook account. This is my Facebook group. This is my main offer URL. This is my blog. Anyway, Dave has a Linktree where he has like 4 or 5 properties. And that's something that he does very strategically, rather than just only have the main offer link for his product. So anyway, this is Dave's Linktree, 2,000 views and 977 clicks. Like, who would like to get 977 clicks per day to your property for your offer? That's like almost $1,000 worth of traffic per day that Dave is generating for free. Absolutely freaking insane. Hang on, I'm gonna just skip. Dave is the #1 earner worldwide in his company. So he is an affiliate for a company called LifeWave that sell stem cell patches. I'm actually a customer. I think they're amazing. But here's what I want to point out to you. This is a leaderboard for a promotion they just ran. This is Dave Prosser up here. I don't know what the SD stand for, but he's got 292 points in this Prague incentive. Look how far ahead he is of the #2 person in the world. They're at like 81, 76. Dave's got 3-4 times as much traffic. And it all comes from this. It all comes from free leads from TikTok. So how to generate 30 to free leads a day with short form video content. Short form video content is content that takes 20 seconds to 2 minutes. So YouTube and Facebook have something called Reels. You've probably seen them. They're super short clips. They're prominent on TikTok, which is really a short form video platform. Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And I'm going to show you Dave's account, and again, you'll get a printout of this, but his TikTok username is Simply Younger. That's Simply Younger. So you can just type in, you can even just Google TikTok Simply Younger, and this is the first result that will come up. And you can see all of his videos. So guys, for free, here's what I would do. If you do not have another penny to spend or a nickel to spare beyond what you pay for your monthly subscription for your program, go to Dave's account, copy and model his formulas, frameworks, and his hashtag strategy. Download his video transcripts, change the copy to affiliate marketing, and make money online. Let me explain that really easily for you. So if I'm like super brand new and I'm brand new to this internet marketing thing, here's what I do. I go, let me reverse engineer all of this stuff. So take his top performing videos, and each video you'll see has on a number of views and a number of comments. So be sure to look at both the views and the comments, because you'll see some certain videos that have a disproportionately higher number of comments to views. Those are the high engagement videos. Those are the ones that you want to look for. But you'll see some with like 200,000, 300,000 views. Obviously, this is massive attention, and attention is what you need. So just play the video, or you can copy the URL of the video, go to Google and type in TikTok video downloader. You can download the videos. It's all free, guys. Just go to Google and type in TikTok video downloader, and it will allow you to download the MP4, which is a video file. Then you can go to like a free transcription site. Again, just Google free transcription. I use one called Otter. That's OTTER, otter.ai. I pay $30 a month, but it gives me almost unlimited amount of transcriptions, because I transcribe a lot of text. But you can even use like Otter's free service, or there are free transcribing services. It takes a little bit of work, that's all, and it will transcribe the whole video for you. Copy that across to a Google document and read it. And then all you got to do is change the copy to affiliate marketing and make money online. So what do I mean by that? I mean, if Dave has a video that's about how amazing the products are, you'll see him, or you'll notice him, use a very specific formula, which is probably a feature benefit framework. So you'll say, our stem cell patches, you just put them on your arm or on your belly. That's where I put mine, just underneath my belly button. That's the feature. And you forget about it and leave it there for 12 hours. So it's invisible, it's unnoticeable, and it's doing its magic without you having to do anything. That's the benefit. So feature, benefit. And then you just apply the same with make money online. Just think, okay, I've got training, that's the feature. It's daily. I've got daily training, that's my feature. What's great about that? It means that I get regular training from the top earners with step-by-step instructions, so I will always know what to do, and I'll never be sat scratching my head thinking, what do I need to do next? That's the benefit. But anyway, you'll see how Dave does it. It's so easy to go, okay, how would I say the same thing about Home Business Academy? Copy the framework. You'll start to notice formulas and frameworks. Like Dave might be talking, you might be giving a testimonial. So you'll see how he does a testimonial video, how he uses the captions, what kind of headlines on his particular video. Why short form video content? Oops. It's easy to learn. Anyone can do it, even if you've never done video before. Even if you don't like being on video, there's a way that you can produce videos without your ugly mug. And I'm not saying you've got an ugly mug, but without your face actually being on camera. Like if you think you are hideous looking and you are terrified of being on camera, or maybe you've got a speech impediment, maybe like some of our members, yeah, you've got a little bit of a speech impediment that prevent you from really projecting and sounding great on camera. No problem. Just create some slides like these. The formula is write out the script, put it in Google Docs. There's an add-on called Docs to Slides. So look for a Google add. Just type in Google add-on Docs to Slides. It changes your whole Google document into Google Slides, just like you're watching right now. You can then get an AI, and you can do all this for free, to literally read out the words on the slides as if you're presenting them. And all I would do, like I'll not pick on, but an example. Dave told me. I know Dave, who is super hardworking and he's deadly persistent, and I admire the guts off this guy because he just never gives up. And one of Dave's challenges is that he struggles to really project on video properly. So Dave, for somebody like you, here's what I would do. I would create some slides, and the first slide needs to be a big picture of you, and the words say, unfortunately, I can't read this because I have a impediment, or I know, Dave, you've got some kind of lung condition that you struggle to really project with. Get some sympathy, like play the sympathy card. Unfortunately, I can't present this, and this is why. So you're listening to a robotic AI voice read this slides, but it just goes to show that if a guy with my challenges can do this internet marketing stuff, so can you. Enjoy the slides. And I'm going to think, hey, bravo, man. And I'm going to watch your thing. And if the information on the slides is good enough, I'm going to want to click your link just the same as if Ace was actually presenting the whole thing herself, or if I was presenting the thing. So anyway, there are a million ways around this. It's super easy to learn. Anyone can do it, even if you've never done video before. It's so time efficient. You can produce a content piece in less than an hour. And I recommend you do 7 to 10 videos per week. The more you do, the faster the better your skills are going to get. Short form has massive reach, guys. Like, you can achieve big results fast. Like, when I first got started, YouTube first came out, I was doing like 5-10 minute videos. That was short form when video started. And I was generating like more than 1,000 leads a month in my first few months just off my videos. And it's free. So it's the #1 strategy for producing content, for generating lots of leads and growing your business as fast as possible. It's faster than trying to like learn copywriting and create great Facebook posts or blog posts or anything like that. So that's why short form video content. I'm going to come off slides and let's quickly look at Dave's TikTok. Where are you, Dave? I'm like one of those chefs. And let's see what I prepared earlier. I'll enlarge the screen. So this is Simply Younger. You can see he's got 48,000 followers. And this is Dave's link tree. So if I click that, this is what I mean by a link tree. You've probably seen these before. Like, he has loads of stuff. He's got his whole product range broken down there. But you, if you're in Home Business Academy, like, you would just have, this is my Facebook profile. Click here to connect with me. This is my Facebook group where I do free training. Click here to join. This is my offer where you can earn 80% commissions on $25, $125, and $1,000, or whatever you want to say in your copy. I don't know. Maybe you have a blog. Maybe you just have those 3: Facebook profile, Facebook group. Maybe you're brand new and all you have is a Facebook account and a link for an offer. Great. Use Linktree. Let the user decide whether they're ready to. They're probably going to want to look at your offer, but it's great if you've got Facebook in there, because you can even put your messenger link on there and say, send me a message, if they want to reach out and have a conversation with you. But here you'll see Dave. This is Dave's TikTok. Let's close that. Hey guys, look at these views, man. 343,000, 17,000, 100,000, 9,000. So the ones that have got, the videos that have got a lot less views, don't discard them, because those are perfect for people who might have seen his like kind of overview videos and want to know about the specifics, like here about collagen. So you could do one about just the training in Home Business Academy. You could do a specific video that really drills down into the funnel builder. Like, why is it the best, one of the best, cheapest funnel builders out there? So every feature that you've got in Home Business Academy, and there are dozens and dozens, the free PDFs, the training, blah, 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 you go on and on. Anyway, follow Dave's videos. Look how he does it. He's got testimonial videos here. And then when you click on one of these things, and Dave likes to do these walking down the street kind of things. And I don't even know if he knows his products inside out, so he can probably just talk about them without a script. If you want to use a script, that's great. You don't need to walk around the street, even though I think it gives a video a lot of, how could I describe? It invokes curiosity. But you could do this walking around your back garden. You could do this walking up and down your stairs, walking around the kitchen. You can do this sitting at your computer. It doesn't matter. The important thing is you get videos out. But look at the comments, like 900 likes, 486 comments. This is how I was getting over 100 leads a day. So that's TikTok, Simply Younger. Go watch how he does it. Reverse engineer, break it down. I'm going to give you something better if you stick with me until the end of this training. I'm going to, like, would you guys like to have ready written video scripts that you could just like hold up and read and off you go? Would that be exciting? Would anybody be interested in that? If I could actually give you some video scripts ready to go? Type in video scripts if that sounds exciting to you. Okay, like what to say, and what about all these titles and all these captions? If that was all done for you, would that be cool? Video scripts. Okay, so it looks like you guys like the kind of done for you stuff. Okay, duly noted. Anyway, let's go back to the presentation. So pillar number 2 was free leads. Pillar number 3, paid traffic with solo ads. And guys, there are just 4 pillars to this plan. It's really simple. Start with free traffic first if you can't afford solo ads. So what do I mean by that? I mean, like, if you're in Home Business Academy and you've got your 25 monthly and your 125 monthly because you want the training and of course you want those commissions. But that's literally all you got. If you're broke as a joke, and I don't mean you are a joke, that's just a saying, you know, but if you're really on a budget, then just start by doing videos. But if you do have the budget, then invest $200 to start, or even $100 if that's all you've got, and try and commit to at least 200 monthly. Some runs you will make sales, some you won't. Keep investing and don't make the cardinal mistake of stopping because of no sales. Why? Because 90% of your sales will come from emailing your list with your offer and links to your content. I hear this all of the time. Oh, I used that solo ad provider, but I didn't get any sales. And it just goes to show that the training out there is, it just goes to show that a lot of the training and the mentality is wrong when it comes to making money. If I'm investing in solo ads, I commit to, I'll find a solo ad vendor, make a relationship with a solo ad vendor, and I actually gauge the effectiveness of the traffic, not from the sales on the front end, but on the email open rates on the back end. Like, let's say I'll use Geo as an example. Geo Jonda. Those of you who in Home Business Academy know him, he's a great solo ad seller as well. But let's just say I do a brand new run with Geo. Now, fortunately, the runs I've done with Geo have produced sales on the front end pretty much every time. But let's say I do a run on 1 week and I get 4 sales. Then let's say I do a run on week number 2 and I get 2 sales. And then let's say I do a run on week number 3 and directly from that run I get no sales. What a lot of people do is they go, oh, his traffic's getting worse, I'll go somewhere else. And the reality is that the law of averages is really weird. It spikes and troughs like you wouldn't believe. What I'm going to do is on run number 3, even though I didn't get any sales, I know that his traffic's good because I got sales on weeks 1 and 2. But on week number 3, I'm just going to look at my open rates, especially on my first 5 emails from the autoresponders. And if they are similar to the open rates that I got from the first run and the second run, and I track this and keep an eye on this, I know that it's just unfortunate that the weird law of averages didn't kick some sales for me on that run of traffic. But I'm not going to stop running traffic with Geo, because what I know is that I'm emailing my list on a daily basis. 90% of my sales will come from my emails, from my offer and links to my content. So here's what you do. The more that you invest, firstly, the faster you build your list. The faster you build your list, the faster you're going to reach your goal of $3,000 a month. Don't ever cease running with a solo ad provider unless the traffic is garbage and it's really gone downhill, and you can definitely tell because the open rates on your, excuse me, my phone's going off, let me just turn it off. The open rates off your email list, off your autoresponders have gone really down, okay? That's the time when you switch vendors. So find 2 to 3 good solo ad vendors and stick with them, and run them even if you're having low runs with little or no sales. I promise it'll come back up again. But the worst thing that you want to do is not do solo ads, because then you're not adding more numbers to your subscriber list, and you can't be hitting them with follow-up emails. I hope that makes sense. My number one go-to guy is Gio Gionda. I think his solo ads are among the best I've ever used. I don't get any kickback from Gio. I'm just telling you the truth there. But that's the lowdown on solo ads. Again, if you've got the money to do it, great. If you haven't, just keep doing free stuff. Pillar number 4, arguably the most important pillar of them all. And guys, if you've got any questions, I'm going to open for questions in a bit. Just write them down. Emailing your list. And again, you'll get a copy of all of these slides, so don't panic and scribble furiously. The essential activity every marketer needs to be doing from day one. And here's a tip for you guys. Only ever email on the days that you want to make money. And this is important. Like if there's a day where, like if you wake up on Tuesday and you're like, nah, I don't want to make any money today, don't email. That's a joke, by the way. Only ever email on the days that you want to make money. Ace, what? Do you have any days when you don't want to make money? There must be a day where you get up and you're like, you're probably tired, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Rich is being a crybaby and telling you he's sick, and you got to run around with bowls of soup and crap like that for him all day. Then maybe Angel's giving you a hard time because teenagers will do that.
Greg, let me tell you, she wrote an email in the car the other day on the phone. Impressive.
Yeah, Rich, I used to do the same. But Ace, imagine you're having one of those days, and it comes to like 6 o'clock, and you haven't emailed your list. Do you think, nah, I could, I'm not too bothered about making money today. I'll leave it.
No.
Why?
No, man, this is my life.
So professional marketers, thank you, Ace. Professional marketers, we email every single day. I emailed every single day. There were days when I didn't know what to say. I hadn't got a clue what to write. I would just open and go, okay, let me go Google some ideas and write. But here's a tip: don't oversell. Use a good mix of offer promos, engagement, and then links to social content. So what do I mean by that? Like day one, sorry, not day one, you've got your autoresponders going out, your welcome series, but then let's say it's Monday, you write a kind of a salesy email, and your Home Business Academy sales page that's what I mean by an offer promo, right? You're promoting your offer at the bottom. Day 2, you write a short email saying, hey, you don't have to include a link. You say, thank you for being on my list. I want to know how to help you. What's your number one problem that you're facing right now when it comes to make money online? Hit reply and let me know. That's an engagement email. So it prompts the subscriber to reply to your content when you're not promoting anything. It's critical that you do that to show your number one, show your subscribers you actually care about them. So you're building that relationship. But number 2, more importantly, the responses that you get, it tells the email service providers, Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, Apple, it tells them that these are emails that these subscribers are actually interested in engaging with. So it gives you a higher sender reputation. What does that mean? It means more of your emails actually get delivered. Well, more of them get delivered to better places like the primary inbox. So you'll find your open rates, your clicks, your traffic, your sales, everything increases significantly because you do these engagement emails. So what I do with my the emails that I write for my clients, my corporate clients, we use a lot of engagement in the PSs, and then at least every 3 days, I send out an engagement email. Like I've got a coaching client, and he coaches business owners how to scale their business. So I like the last engagement email that I sent was, tell me, what do you find is the hardest thing about scaling your business right now? Hit reply, let me know. We get like hundreds of replies, which helps our deliverability. Links to social content. So it's a great idea to, instead of that link at the bottom, you put your Facebook group or your YouTube channel, as opposed to your they're going to find your promo, they're going to find your offer anyway. But if you take them through some kind of relationship building, nurturing content first, it's a lot more powerful. The best software for reliability and deliverability is Aweber. If you are using different, whether that's GetResponse or MailChimp or Sendit or anything else, swap to Aweber. You will be amazed at the difference. Like Ace was using, I was doing a bit of coaching with Ace and Rich, might be a year ago now, and we were using GetResponse, and the deliverability was good, but it was not great. And then we switched to Aweber, and the deliverability, like the open rates, went up so much. Like Ace, it was like 5-6% at least, wasn't it?
Oh yes, yes, but
So
higher now.
Yeah, I'm sure. But we were getting like, maybe 8-9%, and then it went up to like 14-15%. Same list, same emails. The only difference was the sender, and that was Aweber versus GetResponse. If you want to switch to Aweber, and again, you're part of Ace and Rich's tribe, message them and just say, hey, I'm switching to Aweber. Give me your affiliate link. Let Ace and Rich earn some small commissions off your decision. It's going to cost you the same either way. Follow my guides in the Internet Marketing Pros file section. I've got some goodies for you guys. Who wants goodies? Type goodies in the script. Who wants deliverability cheat sheets? Who wants guides, templates? Would you guys like some free stuff from me? Let me know in the comments. Type free stuff. Type, give me the freebies, goodies. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to show you where to get them, that's all. Let's go files. All right, magnify this. You'll see 3 new documents. This is in the file section. You can't, if you're on an iPhone or some kind of smartphone, I don't believe you can see the file section on a mobile phone or on a tablet. You have to use a computer. So if you're like, where the hell are these file section? I'm on my phone. It's because you're on your phone, it's right? 6 o'clock. You've got to use a computer, and you'll see files. So the first one you'll see is the email deliverability manifesto. So look at that. Oh, no, it's not. I just need to click it open. Sorry, guys. Duh. So this is a free PDF. I'm just gonna open it. There we go. All right, I'm not going to go through the details because we've got some more essential, exciting money-making stuff to get to. But this is quite a comprehensive document, that, like a checklist, if you will, that you should go through tomorrow, because there have been some massive changes in Gmail and Yahoo literally 2 days ago. And if you're sending emails and you're not following this stuff, it will hurt you badly, because you'll end up in spam. So the checklist that I go through here gives you the step-by-step on how to set your email up for maximum deliverability. Some of these you will have already done, like your DKIM, your DMARC, your SPF. There's a link where you can send an email to test your deliverability, and it gives you a full report. It's free of charge. Send a reputation score, and I give you a list of positive actions and negative actions. I don't need to read this, but this is stuff you do on a daily/weekly basis to make sure that you are getting maximum deliverability. I even give you a full breakdown of a strategy on how to use promotional emails, when to mix in value emails and engagement emails. It's all there. That's my deliverability guide. Let's see what else we got. I've got a before you send it email checklist. So this is a checklist that, let's say you write an email. You should read this before you write your email, actually. It'll help immensely. Number one, did you spend a few minutes first thinking about your avatar and his or her problems? Some of you guys will recognize these guides if you've been in my previous courses. Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this with a subject line? Blah, blah, blah. And it's a whole list of things to check off before you send an email. Don't ever send an email without checking this list off. And when you go through this, you'll send your email and you'll go, holy cow. Thank you, Gregg. I must put you on my Christmas card list because I just got 35% open rate on that email. That's insane. So this stuff will get you more traffic, more leads, more sales. And lastly, let me go back. We got the 12 rules for good writing. It's a comprehensive document that goes through what to do, what not to do with your writing your emails. So there we have it. That's in the Internet Marketing Pros file section. Oops. Problems today with affiliate company training. This is holding you back. You know what? Home Business Academy, Power Lead System, all that, they're all amazing because you have these regular trainings with chat that you can interact with. You can ask the trainer questions. They're recorded. So, you know, if you can't be there live, you're at work, you can catch it a couple hours later. Some of them are transcribed. When I first got started making money back in 2003, I was sat with a blank screen and a book. A blank screen, internet marketing for, was it Learn the Internet or Internet Marketing for Dummies, and a book and a blank screen. I don't have any of that stuff. However, there are some problems with affiliate company training and it's holding you back. Let me explain. They have to be overly, there's a spelling mistake there, I can see straight away, tut. They have to be overly cautious with what they teach because of liability and legislation. So, for example, they'll say, right, when you're doing your video marketing, you must put this disclaimer here and you must have this disclaimer there. And on your emails, you have to put this disclaimer like all over your email and stuff. And they say that because they need to ensure that if something unduly happens with the Federal Trade Commission, some marketer gets pissed off and makes a complaint about Home Business Academy, for example, and it happens all of the time. Most people are not cut out to be entrepreneurs, and the first person they blame is their affiliate company. Oh, it was Home Business Academy's fault. The training was this, and they said I was going to do that, and they said, you know, checks would be getting posted in the mail every day if I just did this. I didn't make any money and blah, blah, blah. So they want somebody to blame. Anyway, they go running to the FTC. The FTC investigates and may, not send somebody in, but they may send somebody undercover to investigate the training without HB knowing of it. And so what they have to do is they have to satisfy the legislation by making sure that everything they teach you to do is absolutely airtight and watertight and can't come back to them. But the reality is, if you put that stuff all over your marketing, it repels people. So what they say is them covering their backs, and they have to be really overly cautious and on the safe side. But it's a problem because it restricts the freedom that you think you have as a marketer. The reality is you don't need to put all of that stuff all over the place the way they say you do. I don't want to conflict what you've heard on trainings, but this is a problem. What else? It's vague, confusing, and too ambiguous. Like they go, here's a menu, choose Instagram if you like Instagram, choose Facebook if you like Facebook, pick one, run with it, master it, do your best, everything works. So you as a marketer, you're like, oh gosh, I've got this huge menu of options. Which one do I choose? If everything works, do we just do everything? And you usually do try to do everything. And this has been my experience of almost 20 years coaching. Unless it's ultra specific, you try a little bit of everything and nothing works because you don't master anything. You try them all, nothing works because you don't master anything. And then even if you're starting to get good at something like one particular method, you'll go on Tuesday's training and you see Jessica who's killing it with YouTube and she's getting more leads than you and you're doing TikTok. So you think, oh, I'm going to put my videos on YouTube because I want to be more like Jessica. When the reality is you were building just the right amount of momentum on TikTok, but you hadn't reached critical momentum. So you pivot and you're now doing something else. And then you look back and you think, oh, over the last year, I've done 7 different marketing methods. And you've dabbled in everything. And you've gone from blogging to YouTube to TikTok to solo ads, and you've jumped all over the place. Like, does any of that sound familiar? Put your hand in the air or say me in the comments if it sounds like you. You've been a jack of all trades and a master of none. And this is what I see 90% of affiliates doing. And it's what happens when you get on company trainings, because everything looks great. So I would like to share with you, as a typo, an easier, faster way for you to reach that $3,000 monthly income in less than 2 hours per day. And I don't want to pitch you unless I have your permission. So can I get your permission first, please? So I want you to type in the comments. Well, just type in yes right now. Do I have your permission to share with you an easier, faster way for you to reach that $3,000 monthly income? Even faster than what I've just shown you over the last hour. And I'll show you how to get there in 6 to 9 months. Type in yes. And let me go to the, oh, I'm in comments. Let me go to the private chat, comments. I'm in the right place. Permission granted. Dave told me, thank you, sir. Gio, yes. Mark, yes. Okay, cool. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you very much. Then if I have your permission, this is going to blow your mind. But firstly, the challenges with email marketing right now. Do you remember I said that email is something that you absolutely need to get mastered? And it is. Swipe file emails with generic stories don't work. HBA has some swipe files. They have very limited effect. And this is not me criticizing the person that, I'm not mentioning names, but the person that wrote them, because they're doing the best job they can at giving you what they can with the resources that they have. But swipe file emails with generic stories that were written years ago don't work. Or they work with limited effect. Why? Because inboxes are more crowded and competitive than ever. You guys probably don't know, but in 2020, when the pandemic started, the number of small businesses, and that also includes work from home people, doubled versus 2019. So I don't know what the numbers were, but let's say there were 500,000 in 2019 people that started a home-based business of some kind. There was over 1 million in 2020. So as a result of that, inboxes are now more crowded and competitive than ever. You probably notice this with your own email because you probably subscribe to a lot more things. But because they're more crowded and competitive than ever, it's harder than ever before to stand out. Artificial intelligence is not good enough to write grade A standout emails. HBA and a few other people out there are touting AI as the godsend answer to everything. Well, can't an AI machine, a robot, what is it, Emerson or Jasper or whatever? Like we have one in the email world called Jasper that's actually pretty good. But even that is not good enough to write emails that can compete with professional copywriters like me. They're just not intelligent. I would show you one, but for time purposes, it can write an email that's okay, but it's not clever enough to come up with a subject line that stands out above everybody else in the inbox. It just doesn't have the level of human emotion, quirkiness. It doesn't understand how to be outrageous. It'll probably get there at some point, but like GPT-4, which is the current version of GPT, a little bit better. I think we might get close to it with, by the time GP10 comes around, that's going to be like 2-3 years from now. But right now, if you're writing emails with artificial intelligence, the body copy is not too difficult to write, but getting that hook and getting that subject line, AI just can't do. It just can't compete. So unfortunately, if you're writing AI emails, they're competing with high-level professional copywriters like me who are really good at getting attention with the subject lines. It requires professional level copywriting to get great results with email. It took me 17 years to learn how to write professional level copywriting emails. Don't misunderstand, I made some great money back in the day, but that was when email was easy. But it took me 17 years to get this good. Do you want to wait that long to make money? Does anybody want to wait 17 years until their copywriting reaches professional level standard? I'm sure you don't. So welcome to the Fast Track to Freedom system. The first amazing thing about the Fast Track to Freedom system is the done for you emails every single month. You will receive, if you are using this system and in this community, 31 daily emails. The right mix of promotional, relationship building, and engagement. And if you're wondering who's writing these emails, that's me. That's not AI. I'm not paying somebody to write these emails. I'm not buying them. I'm actually physically writing them like I do for my clients every day. You'll also get 10 additional video promo emails. So that's what, 41 emails? What's a video promo email? It's an additional email that you can send out to generate more views for your TikTok videos. You're getting a full video promo emails library. So I'll explain that in a couple of slides time, but you're getting an email that goes out every day and you're getting additional emails for your videos as well. You're getting my amazing welcome series to build the relationship with new subscribers. And if you're saying, well, Greg, I've already got a welcome series. That's a great one given to me by Home Business Academy. I will prove to you that well, if you allow me to, my welcome series will get 20 to 30% higher open rates than the one that you're already using right now. So you'll get the highest open rates, the highest click-throughs, and from your emails, the most leads and the highest sales that you've ever seen before, absolutely guaranteed. What I do all day, every day is this. I manage email lists for $1 million online plus online brands. The clients that I have right now, decent size coaching and consulting companies. I write emails that generate anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 per email. So to do that, I have to split test the from names that you can actually change, subject lines and different copy frameworks, different stories, different testimonials, call to actions. Do we use an image? Do we use just text? All that kind of stuff. I optimize email deliverability, and I spend the better part of my day analyzing conversion data to see what works, what doesn't, and how can I improve that by even a marginal percent. So you've never really seen my emails unless you've been on my training courses or you've seen my swipes and stuff. But what I do as a professional email copywriter and the quality of my emails, the open rates I get, the sales I get, will be a whole different league to the swipe files that you're currently using. Oh, yeah, I forgot about my last point. How do you think my emails compare to regular affiliates and even affiliate company owners? Actually, Ace, just chime out for a minute here if you can. Like, how would you say that my emails compare to the swipe files, even in HBA?
I would say they're definitely colorful and unique because it has a lot of great human to human personality compared to an AI.
Would you say that they're better than the swipe files and stuff out there?
Yeah, they're not vanilla like we talk about, right? You're definitely not vanilla.
What kind of results have you, like, you've been through I've coached you and showed you how to write your emails, and from my coaching, how much better has your copywriting got, your emails?
Oh my God. So my open rates now and click-through rates are anywhere from 24% up to 67% open rate. And my click-through rates are from 2% up to as much as 8%.
Yeah, and so that was when we first started working together. You were like down at 5 and 7%, right?
It was horrible. Yes.
Cool. So there you go, from the horse's mouth. So I don't want to stand here and boast, but suffice to say that these will be the emails that you will be sending to your subscribers, written by me. I guarantee will get the best possible results that you could ever get. So the second element of the Fast Track to Freedom system, as well as having your emails taken care of, just think about that. You're going to save. I mean, Ace, how long does it take you every week right now? What, 7 hours, 10 hours, sometimes longer to write your emails?
Yeah, before it used to take me that long, but once I actually apply the techniques that you actually shared, I can actually get it done within less than an hour or two.
Cool. But as a new marketer, like, you're writing your emails every week. I guarantee if you're writing an email every day and you're putting sufficient time and effort into it, it's taking you about 10 hours. So you're going to save 40 hours a month. But you don't have to write emails anymore. Like, you don't have to get up in the morning with dread, like, oh my God, I'm going to write that email. What do I write about? And what's my story going to be? And then you send your emails and the results are dismal. Why? Because the inboxes are super crowded. So I'm taking all of that off your plate. The second thing that you're going to get is short form video marketing essentials. So all that stuff that I went through with TikTok, I'm going to write your scripts. So you're going to get plug and play scripts to follow, so you always know what to say. You'll have a video promotion emails library to fast track your video views. Niche specific copy. What does that mean? So for the Make Money Online affiliate marketing niche, you'll have headlines, sub-headlines, captions, all the stuff that you saw before on Simply Younger, Dave Prosser's account. You're going to have those in a library ready just to plug straight into your system. And you'll get weekly training on video marketing, email marketing. I'll impart my millionaire mindset so you can not just really say the right things in your videos about why HBA is a good option, but why you as a leader are their choice to choose as a mentor. And that's something HBA really can't teach you, but I can definitely teach you given the experience that I've had. The third thing that you're going to get is a private community hub. So we're going to start off with, it starts tomorrow. Everything will come from a Facebook group. And then probably by the end of the week, or certainly no later than 2 weeks, I'm going to migrate everything across to School, which is a much better community hub. It has a way better architecture. It's easier to use. It's if you've never heard of School. But anyway, you're going to have one place where you can just log into and get all of your training, all of your documents, all of your scripts, all of your daily emails. You get weekly training on every part of the system. We'll start off weekly, and then after about maybe 3 or 4 months, I might kind of dial it back to bi-weekly. But at least for the next 2 to 3 months, it'll be weekly training because I need to get feedback from the initial group to improve the system and make sure that you guys are getting the results, the leads, and the sales that you want. Training on how to set up your email service provider. Like, how to avoid all the common mistakes that most marketers make. I gave you some basic documents in Ace and Rich's Internet Marketing Pros Facebook group in the file section. But in the private community, you'll have a lot more kind of thorough documents on everything with video tutorials and step-by-step instructions. How to get maximum deliverability to make sure you get high open rates. I mean, you won't really need to worry about most of this stuff because the emails are written for you, but there still is some stuff that you'll need to do in Aweber just to ensure that your settings are right and you've got maximum deliverability. I'm going to teach you how to write your short rapport building story. I'm going to give you a template so you can just fill in the blanks to make your storytelling in your emails easy, fast, and effective. So that you'll have the emails written for you, but there'll be certain parts you'll see in red and it says, add your story here. That's where I'm going to want you to add in a paragraph or two about your story to some emails, not all, probably about 1 in every 5, just to make sure that you're building that relationship and rapport with your audience on a personal level. Like Steve and Karen, like telling your story about transitioning out of corporate America into the affiliate world, you know, the highs and lows of that. I'll show you how to package that in a really well-oiled story. How to use them in the emails, when to use them, when it actually hurts conversions. Everything's going to be easy to understand. And also how to turn email responses into sales. So you're going to be getting a lot of responses back to your emails, like 10 times more than you ever did before. And I'm going to give you canned response templates where you just copy and paste, copy and paste. You'll get it done in 10 minutes a day. And your subscribers will feel credibility, authority, and be excited to take the next step, which is actually buying that $25 first level into the Home Business Academy system. So I'll just give you step-by-steps on copy and paste on how to do that. So your daily routine will look like this. Every week, on a Sunday or a Monday, you'll load in your daily broadcast emails into Aweber. That'll take you, like, you'll have to put your own affiliate links in, obviously, into the emails that I write for you. But you'll go into the system, you'll just copy the email, you'll put it into Aweber, you'll put your link in there. You'll do that for 7 emails, and it'll take you half an hour. So each Monday, that's your email schedule for the week. You'll also choose, or next you'll choose a video script. So once your emails are done for the week, let's say and then you're like, right, got to get some content done. You'll choose a video script. Again, you'll tweak the script. These are not going to be 100% verbatim. I'm going to give you some prompts like insert your backstory line here and stuff like that. So they're personalized. I mean, you're going to have to build relationships. But 90% of it will be just a copy and paste script. You'll read it, you'll run through the video checklist, shoot your daily video, and that should take you anywhere from 45 to 90 minutes, even if you're brand new. I was talking to Dave Prosser, who owns Simply Younger, and his videos take 30 minutes to do. He goes out, he shoots it, he comes back, he uploads. It takes half an hour for him to shoot a video. Then you'll upload your video, and then send the accompanying email. What do you mean, Greg, accompanying email? I've got another email. So many days, you'll actually send 2 emails to your list. Like, for example, at 11 o'clock a.m., they're going to get your daily broadcast with your offer promo on. Then at 5 p.m., you know, once you, like, for example, once you've done your video, they'll get another email. And it's a much shorter one with just your TikTok link on. So they're going to see the offer in the morning, or you can swap these around morning and evening. It doesn't really matter. But the whole point is this. They're going to get the details of the offer in one email. Then they're going to learn more about you and what you're about in your TikTok video. Obviously, you're going to be talking about HBA, but it might be, you might be sharing your origin story, like your backstory, or your zero to hero story. And you may have already heard this, but one of the critical factors in somebody choosing you over the 1,000 other options that they've got in their inbox and everywhere else is the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust factor. That's why these TikTok videos are so powerful. That's why Dave Pross is like the #1 worldwide distributor in his company, and he makes an absolute shitload of money, and he gets it all from free leads because he's out there telling his story, his personal testimonial, but he's doing that know, like, and trust on every single TikTok video. Anyway, they're getting a video and they're getting an offer, 1 to 2 emails per day, and it will take you less than 2 hours per day. So the last thing you'll do is engage with your email and social media leads using the templates and guides that I give you in the system, 30 minutes. So this whole thing is less than 2 hours per day. That's going to be your daily routine. That's it. You're done for the day. You can go walk the dog. You can put the TV on. You can sit back and just be amazed at the leads and sales that you will get. You don't need to go on another training webinar. And in fact, I'm going to recommend that you really cut back the number of webinars and training videos that you sit through each week, because all it will do is distract you. This is the only thing that you need to do to go from where you are to 3, 5, 10,000 a month this year. Within a couple of weeks, you'll have videos, emails, leads, and sales that you've never had before, running like clockwork. So it's going to be inevitable that 2024 becomes the breakthrough year that changes everything for you. Now, before we go any further, it's only fair that I be absolutely 100% honest with you. This system's not for everyone. It's only for those who are ready to stop treating their business like a hobby and finally become a professional. Yet anyone can do this as long as you've got 2 hours per day. Let me explain who I don't want in this program. If you have a mentality where you think that the onus is on the system to generate money for you, then this is not for you. If you're the kind of person that likes to sit on 7 webinars a week and 10 hours of training every single week, just consuming information, learning how to be a marketer, but not actually taking any action, don't join. This is only for action takers. And this is only for people who are willing to focus and trust in a system. I don't know if you ever heard that, the saying that people fail, systems work. People fail, systems work. This is only for you if you're willing to throw away every distraction that you've got, all the bullshit on Facebook, all of the emails that you think you need to pay attention to, and everything else. And for 2 hours per day, plug in and just go step by step by step. If you can do that, that's the kind of person that I want. So let's quickly recap all of the benefits you'll enjoy. And the value that you're going to get from this, like if I was to put a price on this, the American Writers Association rate card for 1 professional email is $150. So if I'm writing 30 professional emails for you every month, that's 30 times 150. So that's at least $4,500 per month worth of value in the emails. And that's before the welcome series that you're getting and everything else. $1,000 for your welcome series emails. That's at least what it's worth. 10 to 15 monthly video promo emails, at least another $1,000. A full template library with video headlines and captions professionally written for you, like you not having to think, what do I need to say? What do I need to write in the headline here? Worth at least $1,000. Weekly training and coaching from me. That's every single week for every month, $1,500. Private community. I'll throw that out there, $500. Having your videos, emails, and funnels critiqued, that's worth $1,000. So the total value of everything that I'm giving you every single month would be $11,000. Confusion and overwhelm, gone. Being disorganized without a proper plan, gone. Demotivated and doubtful about your future, no more. Struggling to write emails or create content, goodbye. Slacking off and wasting time, gone. Wondering what marketing do I learn? What web do I need to be on every Home Business Academy webinar? No, none of them anymore. You can if you want, but I recommend you really dial that back. But anyway, confusion, wondering, scratching your head, gone. And days and weeks of not making progress like you probably have right now. Like who has too many days where they think at the end of the day, I haven't got anything done today. Like I haven't generated any leads. I've produced no content. Damn, what a waste of a day. Type in waste in the comments if you feel that's you. Anyway, go on. Listen, would it be worth that $11,000 if my coaching and templates and the whole system was instrumental in getting your business to consistently generate at least $3,000 a month? Yes or no? I'm hoping you're nodding your head and saying yes. Would it be worth if you banked over $50,000 next year? Imagine you make $50,000. That's about just over $4,000 a month in 2025. Would it be worth that $11,000 to pay that? I'm hoping you can do some basic maths and say yes. Would it be worth it if my system helped you to become a $10,000 per month top producer in 2025? Imagine next year you're a six-figure earner. How would your life change? And would you look back and say, man, that 11,000 was worth it? That investment should be a no-brainer for coaching, training, templates, scripts, and emails, which is the backbone of all this, from someone who's already helped hundreds of people just like you become 6- and 7-figure earners. Well, I'm going to surprise you with a much better deal than that 11,000 that the Fast Track to Freedom system is easily worth. You won't be investing 11,000, not even half that at 5,000. The monthly price is $497. However, I'm looking for just 20 people to join the beta group. When it launches in 4 weeks to the general public, it's going to be $497. However, I'm going to give you a one-time opportunity to join the beta group. Let me explain. I'm looking for 20 people to help me optimize the system so it's as perfect as can be for the main launch when the price goes to $497. Successful marketing requires testing. I know for like months 1, 2, and 3 that I know for a fact that you're going to get crazy open rates and great leads and great sales. But what I need to do is I need to look at your conversion rates, your open rates. So I would need for you to share that. Just send me a weekly screenshot from your Aweber. I'll have everybody's TikTok account and your video accounts and stuff so I can personally just go in and see what's working there. But I need you guys to help me and give me feedback so I can improve the emails that go out and make sure that your open rates go even better. And so that when we do launch it at $497, it's as perfect as can be. So like I say, I need regular weekly feedback on our coaching sessions, on all your open rates, click-throughs, leads, sales, and your video views. And if you want to become part of the beta group, you will be grandfathered in at the beta group price for life. I may also offer you an annual discount on that. I want to see how the first month goes. So the big question is, who wants to be part of the beta group at that special price? And I've got an additional sweetener for the first 5 fast movers. You will get the following. I'm going to write your origin story. I'm also going to write your nightmare story. That's a kind of a personal horror story that I'll show you how to use in certain emails and videos as well that really connect and build rapport with your audience. I will also write your zero to hero story. So how you went from struggling affiliate marketer to $3,000, $5,000 monthly earner. In the system for everybody, if you're not one of the first 5 fast movers, you're going to get checklists and kind of fill in the blank templates to do this stuff. It's super easy. But for those who want to really jump on this, if you're really excited, I'm going to stretch and go the extra mile and actually write these for you. And I will coach you on your social media setup. Oops. Do you? That's a typo. I think that might have been, I was actually speech dictating these slides. So I will coach you on your social media setup, meaning as soon as you've got your TikTok set up, I want to have a look at that. I want to personally coach you as soon as you've got your Instagram, if you're going to set up Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, and I'll help you tweak the copy and improve the copy, like the about me, this is who I am, your bio, your link tree, all that stuff. What does that mean? That means you've got, in addition to the emails and video scripts I give you, when your views hit your funnel, it gives you better conversions, and I want to make sure of that. I want to do that for everybody, but for the first 5 people, I want to do that literally hands-on personally with you on a one-to-one private Zoom. So your access to the Fast Track to Freedom system is yours today. I can't believe I'm saying this, not for $497, but for a tiny monthly investment of $197. And if you want to be the first 5, want to be one of the first 5, get ready, because I'm going to drop the link right now and go to bigideamarketing.co/fast. That's bigideamarketing.co/fast. So, Ace, can you also drop that in? Can you drop that in the comments? Can people read comments?
Flash it up there too.
Yeah, doing that as we speak.
So bigideamarketing.co/fast. It's just a simple page with a few bullets, and you'll be able to get immediate access, and you can pay by credit card or by PayPal. So, tense. I'm nervous now. I want to see who's going to be part of the first 5 and jump on this. Let me refresh my PayPal. Who's hot off the press?
Okay, I'm clicking on the link right now. It seems like it's going to something awesome here. One big problem.
Yeah, double check the link name, Greg.
Yeah. bigideamarketing.co/fast. I've refreshed the page and it's on my page.
Okay. So let's put that in there right. Hold on, guys.
Please let me know if you're having any problems with the link, if ClickFunnels is glitching or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing. A little glitch.
I got it.
You got it, Rich?
I got it.
Okay.
Is the page coming up, Rich?
Yeah, it's coming up. I took care of it. Ace typed something wrong there.
Let's go. All right, guys. That's the correct link right there.
All
The
right,
second
cool.
one. And we'll put it right here.
Like you can do it if you just type in your browser. Like Ace, did one of you guys type in www?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why. You just need to type in bigideamarketing.co/fast. That's all in the browser. Just like I said.
There.
Just like I said in the first place.
Here we go. We forgot the S. HTTPS. We put HTTP. That's what it is. There we go. That's the one.
Right
You don't even need to type that in. Just type in Big Idea Marketing. No HTTP, none of that crap. Anyway, either way, you're going to get there. All right, who's first? Oh, Ace and Rich. Congratulations, you're in.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Super pumped.
I knew you were gonna jump on that.
Oh yeah.
Who else has come through? Oh, Gio, welcome, buddy.
Woo! All right, Gio.
Right. Hang out with the crew.
Excited. Who else? I've got 3 more spots left to fill. Hold on, let me see. PayPal's just spinning. All right, I'm going to come off screen share, and actually I'm going to take some questions while those next 3 slots get taken up. So stop screen. There we go. Let me pull that over. All right, can you guys see me? Am I on screen now? All right, so I want to open up the floor for any questions. Is anybody want to get in, but they're having a challenge with the site or any technical stuff or anything like that? If you're in the if you want one of those spots, but you're just having some kind of challenge, I want you to type in me in the private chat or the comments. So Karen and Steve, you guys said you're sold, you want in. Are you want in? Is that you? You want to join? That's a thumbs up. Okay, I'm looking forward to making it official. So guys, we've got two more fast track slots left. Who else is joining us? It starts tomorrow, by the way, guys. The group opens tomorrow. So Karen and Steve, you guys paid. Let's have a look. Steve Howarth. There we go. I can see paid. Yeah, hey, congratulations, guys. Well done. Excited to get your affiliate business off to a crazy, momentous start. So while the rest of you are deliberating or just trying to get your credit card details and join the community, let's open up for any questions. Does anybody have any questions? Is anybody on the fence? So they're like, oh, Greg, but like, are you going to do this? Or you have questions about the emails or what I'm going to teach you or the templates or anything like that?
Guys, if you are going to unmute yourselves, because we can't unmute you if you muted yourself out. So Karen and Steve, I saw you guys had your hands up. Go ahead.
Put your hand up if you have a question, if you're in the panel, and I'll answer that. Karen, I'll come to you in just a second. Keep your hand up so I don't forget. But I want to open it up to the rest of the community. If anybody has, if anybody's on the fence and they have questions about joining.
Okay, I see Donald Candies has got a hand up.
Was that Donald? I've never seen. Is that you in the?
That's
Yeah.
him.
Oh, it's me. I'm here.
Hey there, Donald.
What's up?
How can I help you, sir?
Oh, I had a question about the emails and stuff. I know that Aweber has automatic messages that are sent out. Okay, because I have that set up. But the additional message that you and Ace were talking about, do I have to do each email to each subscriber individually, or can I just do it all at one, email them all at one time with just one email?
Let me think about the best way to answer that. So, what's the program that you're in right now, Donald?
Oh, I'm HBA.
You're HBA.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. So, right now, are you saying that you already have what we call a welcome series where it automatically goes out to them?
Yeah, I have that all set up. I got like maybe 10 of them already set up.
Okay.
But Ace was mentioning to me, and you actually mentioned it also, sending an additional email. Like,
sure. So let me tell you.
I just want to be able to email them all at the same time with one email instead of doing individual.
All right. So here's what you're going to do. The 10 that you have set up, I'm going to give you better ones than those that'll get higher open rates. That's what the welcome series is. Mm-hmm. So when you get new leads coming in, they're automatically going to get the welcome series. Okay. Uh-huh. Then every week you're going to copy the stuff that I give you and you're going to put it into Aweber. You're going to literally press a button and there'll be a training video that shows you how to do this. Aweber already has training videos that show you how to do this. but you don't need to send them individually. So you set it up once in Aweber and it goes out to your, how many subscribers do you have right now?
None.
All right. So you're going to get subscribers. Let's say you have 100 subscribers. It sends one email out to every one of those 100 subscribers.
Okay. So that additional email that I send, everybody will get it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense, Donald?
Yes. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, cool.
Very good.
Okay.
So you joining?
I don't have $200 right now.
Okay.
The $200 I have is going to go to Solo Ass, bro. You know, I'm committed to doing that.
Okay.
You know, so I got it in my account right now to get that done today. So, that is where that money's going. But it would be cool if you could hold the price for a minute, you know, then I'll get it. But if not, then if I got to pay the $4.97, I'll find a way to get that done, you know, but
okay.
That, you know, but I'm going to get with you. That's for certain. One way or another.
You're gonna get solo ads coming in, but then you realize you're literally gonna have to write the emails that go to the solo ads.
You know what, bro? I have to share this right now, okay? You know, 10 years I've been looking for something like this, man. I thought it would never, this type of training, I thought it would never happen. And I thought that I would probably have to do something myself on this kind of level. I didn't know how I was going to approach it, but I was going to give it a shot. And then, you know, and I'm going to tell you, you know, I've known Ace and Rich now a while, and I've seen some great presentations from these guys. But this presentation, goddamn, I swear, I was on the floor, blown away. I was like, shit, you know.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Man, this is great, and I'm just so blessed to know you guys.
Thank you so much for your feedback. I'm really glad that you got some value from today.
I sure did.
Good luck from your solo ads, and I hope that you can become part of my system and my community down the line somewhere. Okay.
Oh, I got your link saved on my computer. I got it saved. So.
All right, buddy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Woo, man.
Cool. All right. Who do we have? Anybody else have a question about any of the things that I went through today? Let me see if there's any questions. What about comments?
Greg, I have a question, but I'm getting a lag on my video for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, sure. Fire away, buddy.
But so the question that I have is on those videos that you pretty much repurpose. You know, is there a specific way to repurpose them? Because you know you don't want everybody doing the same kind of video and just taking it and reposting it. So is there like a formula to that, or?
So is your, let me make sure I understand your question. Is your question, what do you mean about repurposing? So that's a very specific thing. You're talking about repurposing one piece of content to put onto a different platform, like say Instagram or YouTube.
I mean, well, with the video, you know, you get those videos. You have the videos the done for you video formats, but
yeah.
If everybody uses the same format, then that's a problem, right? So is there a way that is there a formula to make it unique to you?
Why is it a problem?
I mean, I don't know, because everybody has the same videos.
Yeah, but do you know how big the internet is, dude? Do you think the chances of two different? So let's say you use one of my video scripts. Like, firstly, it's unique because you're saying it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you're unique to Ace and Rich, to me, to everybody else. But let's say that you are using my video script. What are the chances that one TikTok viewer is going to come across your video and Aces and Rich's video at the same time, or even in the same week? Do you know how remote that is?
Yeah, I get you. I mean, it's short form video, so it's different than everything else. So yeah,
exactly. The scripts that I'm going to give you, like, firstly, the chance of, let's say I'm on TikTok and I'm looking for a make money online opportunity. and you use the exact same script as H and Rich, which again is unlikely because I'm not going. The emails are going to be going out, like you get one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, and so on. But the video scripts are different. You just pick, you go, you know what, today I want to shoot a video about the Home Business Academy training, right? It's unlikely that Ace and Rich on the same day are going to choose that topic. So they're probably going to choose a different video script.
Right.
So on that same day, there'll be two different videos. Ace and Rich are probably going to be walking down the beach, shooting their video, talking about their lifestyle. And you know what else they're going to say? Like, hey, we're on the beaches of Puerto Rico here. It's a beautiful sunny day. The temperature is yada yada. And I've got my ice cream in my hand. And I'm actually working from home, making money online. I got to tell you about this amazing program and why it's the best thing since sliced bread, because it does this, it does that, it does this, it does that. That's totally different to what you're going to say.
Right. And I know your emails are amazing. Without your emails, I don't know. It would be hard for me to even be in the traffic business without them. So I'm glad that you're doing this. Anytime I could, get a hold of your stuff, I'm on it. It's amazing.
Yep. So anyway, thank you for the testimonial there. I know that everybody's, that's been through my training or used my emails knows that they are very, very high quality and high converting. But Gio, did I answer your question about kind of uniqueness and like two people maybe using the same script? It's unlikely it's ever going to happen.
Okay.
Like Karen and Steve, they'll come in on Monday and they'll be like, right, how about we go through the video scripts. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to highlight a testimonial and talk about this stay-at-home mom called Sarah and how she was a former lawyer and she gave up her job. And they're going to kind of read through my guidelines and script about how to do that. And again, even in the remote chance that you decided to do the same thing on the same day using the same script, you're both going to do it in totally different ways. And there's a 1 in a billion chance that I'm going to watch the same two videos. The TikTok algorithm and how videos are displayed, it's like a 1 in a billion chance that I'm going to go, hang on, this guy's saying the same thing as those guys. It never happens.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Yeah.
So does that answer your question about the kind of the uniqueness of doing videos?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay. Greg, we just let Michelle McPherson in. She was in the audience. We just allowed her into StreamYard. She has a question.
Fire away, Michelle.
I'm going to unmute her. There you go, Michelle.
Oh, sorry. I did sign into the program and didn't get anything in response.
When you say you sign into the program, do you mean you tried to purchase?
Yes, let me see. It says, click here to get started.
Yeah.
And I did, and that's it.
So where it says, yes, Greg, I want the fast track to freedom, you click that button. Well, I know that Karen and Steve clicked the same button and they got in, so I know it works. Let me see if I can figure out why it didn't work for you, though. Can you try again? It seems to be definitely working on my end, Michelle. However, congratulations, and I'm excited to be teaching you, Michelle.
I did it again.
It should literally take you straight through to a page with PayPal. It says, fast track to freedom. Not working for you?
No, it's not.
You know what, Michelle? Don't worry. I'll hold one of those spots for you.
I'm meeting up with Ace and Rich later, so maybe they can help me work through it.
I tell you what, try this. Let me private message you a link and see if you can just get 2 seconds. Rich, can you do me a favor? Technical wizard, can you copy the actual the link to the PayPal page? So click on the button that's on. If you go to bigideamarketing.co/fast, click on the link, click on the button, then just copy the URL for PayPal, and then can you message Michelle that, and she can just
On it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Michelle, are you good, or do you have any questions?
Thank you. I
Yeah, you're
appreciate
good.
it.
Congrats, I'm excited. How do you feel? Excited? Yeah,
Yes.
that's super cool. There's a gentleman there that looked to be speaking. I just want to make sure, sir, with the glasses on, with the
Bashkar.
Bashkar.
the suntan that I'm jealous of.
We have to unmute him. Hold on.
Go on then, just unmute him.
Go ahead, Bashkar.
Can you hear me, Greg?
I can. Hi.
Hi. So I've been in touch with Ace and Rich for a while now. It's been over a year, and they've really been helping me out with a lot of things. So I would like to, go for this your big marketing .co fast, but I've got a few constraints of finance, so it'll take me some time to get the money. But I will definitely let me know when is the last day I can pay by, so I can take the benefit of that.
Yeah, well, there's no. I mean, the program's going to be ongoing, Bashkar. Like it'll be here a year from now, so it's not going anywhere. The only thing is, once I've got my 20 in the beta group, which these guys are all part of, the price is going to be going up because what I'm offering here for like $197 is I'm offering way more. Like as a professional copywriter, my clients charge. I get like five to 7,000 off each client. So in order for me to make this worthwhile, I have to. Anyway, it's going to be going up to $497 a month from now. Once I've got the 20 in the beta group, like if I get 20 this week, I have to lock it off. But if you think, well, I might be able to get $100 now, and I might be able to pay like the other 97 a week from now, if that's something that you feel you can do, either message me directly on Facebook.
Right.
Yes, get in touch with me. It's Gregg Davidson. I'm the guy that posts the post in Ace and Rich's group. I'm easy to find, right? Message me directly, and if there are places available, I would love to have you in there for sure.
Just one question I want to ask you is, so once we get these customized emails, so it doesn't matter what we're promoting, we're going to get emails customized for that business, or is it just for HBA, or is it for Power Lead System, or
Yeah, good question. As long as it's for affiliate marketing, make money online, like if it's Power Lead System or HBA or like Legendary Mark, there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, you can tweak the emails. So it's kind of generic in that respect. Like what are you thinking about promoting? Is my question.
So for me, it's going to be HBA because I pretty much think that has value to offer a lot of people. Yeah,
they're pretty tailored to HBA, so it'll be perfect for you.
Okay.
Like if you said, hey Greg, I want to promote like dog grooming products, then that wouldn't work because these are really affiliate marketing / make money online specific emails. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So typically we're looking at a lot of eyeballs going through those emails and giving us some sort of a reply where we can send them the affiliate link offer, or that's also automated. I mean,
it depends on the size of your list. So the think of it this way, Bashkar, that 2 reasons to use this program. Number one, like if you don't have, like if you're saying I don't really have the money, it means you don't have leads. You don't have any leads right now, right? Correct?
Right.
So I'm going to teach you how to easily create videos using my scripts. So just hold up a camera and go blah, 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 read the script, put it on TikTok, get leads, get sales for free.
Okay.
That, if anything, should be a bigger reason to join rather than the emails. But what I'm also going to give you is when your leads go into like Aweber, what's your do you use Aweber or GetResponse right now?
Aweber.
All right. So once they go into Aweber, then you're going to need to keep in touch with them via email on what we call the back end, and
Right.
offer them your HBA again. And again, I'm going to give you cut and paste things that'll go in, that'll convert highly. So you're hitting them from both the front end and the back end. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the best way I can
Because
explain.
because I do a lot of safe list marketing, which is a lot of work, and it's hard to, as it's free,
Yeah.
but clicking on those credits, and you know what I mean. Safe list.
Say I've used SafeList. I used to use SafeList, and they're cheap and they're okay if you stick with it. But you're never going to. In terms of your time bash car, you're far better off creating content than messing around with SafeLists.
Okay.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Donald.
I don't. You said in 30 days it's going to go up to $497. Well, in 2 weeks, man, if you can hold me a spot, man, I can do this on the 17th, $200. I can do it. I take care of my mother, so I have to pay her expenses first. But I can't pay this on the 17th, bro.
Well, the only way I could do it for you, Donald, is the following. If I split the payment like 100 right now and then 97 on the 17th, I'm happy to do that for you.
All right.
You want in?
I can do that.
You want to do that? Cool. Message me on Facebook today.
Okay.
And just say, hey, Greg, it's Donald. I mean, I know who you are. I've seen you in the group, but just message me and I will message you back a separate PayPal link for the 100. And then on the 17th or anytime within the month, I'll hold that spot for you.
All right. Bet.
Done deal?
Deal. Okay. I gotta go to the bank first, but yeah, later this afternoon I'll get it done. Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Cool.
And I understand this. Not that I'm knocking solo ads, because I'm not, because I think they're kind of important for list building. But what you're going to be able to generate, shooting content, creating leads of your own. I mean, within 3 months from now, you should be getting 20 to 30 leads per day.
Okay.
Free. Like, how would that be? So you're getting 1,000 leads. How much would it cost you to get 1,000 leads a month from solo ads?
I don't know. I've never done a solo ad before, but I was hoping to hook up with Geo through Ace today. I've never done one, so I don't really know what.
Okay.
But I do know, some sales, but the important part is building a list.
Yeah.
So I know that's the important part of it. So I'm cool.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll keep it simple for you. And like I say, if you message me later on, I'll keep one of those spots. Okay.
Okay.
Congrats, man.
All right.
Hey, Donald, what I would really do is, because this is like your it's your framework, so this is like the pre solo ad stuff that you would need to actually have better results. So I would definitely do this and then hold off on the traffic. You could get traffic whenever, right? But this is like the foundation to everything that you would need. So I would do this first.
I agree.
Because without it, it's gonna be rough for you to get results with solo ads, right?
Oh, really? Okay.
So let me explain why, Donald, to help you understand. And I know that you're fairly new to this, but
right.
If you're going to be buying a solo ad, let's say from Geo, right? You're going to get, and let's say you'd spend $200. I mean, Geo, how many opt-ins would you on average get from $200?
$200. I mean, you get about like 50% on average.
All right. So Donald, you're like, understand this. Run with me here. You're gonna be getting about 100 leads.
Yeah.
Okay, in your system, they're gonna be getting emails from AWeber. Off your 100 leads that you're buying from Geo, you might make 1 or 2 sales on the front end, but you might not. But if you haven't got your emails properly set up, and I mean good emails, to be honest, not the generic stuff that you've probably got right now, then you've got a very low chance of getting sales on the back end. Is what Gio's saying. So he's saying, yeah, great, buy my traffic. But if you haven't got your autoresponders, your welcome series, and your daily broadcast, if that's not all set up, which it isn't, then your chances of making back-end sales are really low. So he's advising you, well, you're probably going to be not wasting money, but you're not optimizing what you're spending with him unless you actually do this first.
And the reason for that is because when you buy cold traffic, they're completely cold. Yeah. So it's up to you, like once you have your list, to build that rapport with them, right? They don't know who you are. They've never seen you before, right? So the video helps to actually make the conversion, right? Because if they see you on video, it builds rapport. Like if you're looking, at me right now, it's building rapport, so you know who I am. You've seen my face before. If they see you on video, it helps to convert the solo ad. So everything that Gregg has with the video in the email scripts, it will actually help to make the conversion with your list once you're on your list.
So you're saying pretty much get this going first, and then I'll eventually get some sales and get the thing going, get the foundation, I guess. Yeah. Then reach out to you for solo ads and all that stuff.
Yeah, because with the emails, you're building the rapport with them. Then when they see you on video, it helps to strengthen that relationship. And then when you strengthen a relationship, it will help you to make sales from your list.
Cool. Thanks, Joe. Donald, I want to just to give everybody else a chance. Hopefully that answers you. He's dead right. I would give you the same advice. I think this is. Do this for a month and start getting used to things before you start buying solo ads, because then you got a better chance of your paid traffic that you're spending money on. You got a better chance of all that converting. Does that make sense?
Yeah, man. Let me get my wallet. Shit.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah, because I got to learn this stuff.
Did you manage to, Rich? Did you manage to get Michelle sorted out?
Michelle's all set.
She's all set.
Yep.
Yes.
I sent her the PayPal link.
Okay, good. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So while Donald is joining us, who else do we have? Anybody else got any questions? Who else can I help today? Oh, there's Michelle. Hey, welcome, Michelle. Good to have you on board if you're listening. Cool. So I got a couple. I got Gio, I got Ace and Rach, I got Steve, we've got Michelle. That's 4 spots taken. There's one more. One more fast track. So, guys, what's there on the fast track? I'm going to write your origin story, your nightmare story, your 0 to hero story. I'm going to coach you to make sure your socials are getting set up properly. If you're going to join this, you want to take it. That's like a $500 bonus. So if you're on the fence, come and ask me that question that's in your head. Or otherwise, we can wrap it up.
Hey, Gregg.
Hey, Ace.
Gregg, can you put that that one specific slide with those first 5, what they're getting?
Yeah, so they can see it.
Sure, I can. I got to go back to present.
Yeah, guys, this is huge. I want you guys to see this. Because this is one thing that if you can get this solved, it's going to be so much more effortless for you in your marketing.
Is my screen on?
There we go. Right there.
Is that the one you wanted?
Yep.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, continue, Gregg.
So there is one more fast mover spot available. You'll get write your origin story, your nightmare story, your 0 to hero. You can write these things yourself, but I'm probably going to save you.
I just paid, bro.
At least 2 or 3 hours. Hang on then, man. Let me.
I just paid.
Cool. Let me refresh. There we go. 197 from Donald Candies, and the full amount. Hey, congrats, man.
All right, let's get it on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like Marvin Gaye said, let's get it on.
Let's get it on. So we're Donald, Michelle, Steve.
Thanks, Gio, for that advice. I appreciate that.
All right. Let me stop sharing and let's wrap this up. So I'm going to throw this out there one more time. And you know what? I'll open up one more spot if anybody else wants to hop on last minute before we close out. So I will give a 6 fast mover spot to one more lucky person if you're watching this. And you've got a question, just put your question in. There we go. Michelle, sign in, receive anything. Rich, can you just message Michelle and tell her that so guys, if you're brand new, you won't get an email. I didn't have time, unfortunately, to get like a welcome email put together, but the Facebook group will be going live tomorrow. You'll have a receipt from PayPal, but here's what's going to happen. The Facebook group will go live tomorrow. That's where you're going to get your documents from. I will reach out to you personally and send you a Facebook message. So Donald, Michelle, Ace and Rich, Gio, Steve and Karen, just look out for a message. And when you log in there, you're going to see some a welcome series and some daily broadcasts to send out starting this week. Can I get a thumbs up from everybody who I just said there? You got that? All right, cool. Excited, awesome. What else are we going to do this week? I'm gonna the new stuff will go in there, and what I would love to do is to get together either on a small group or individually about midweek and just go through how to get things set up, give you a little bit of hands-on with getting Aweber set up and that kind of thing. So group will be there tomorrow. I will communicate to you all through that group, okay? So you'll be getting posts and private messages with everything on. However, let me throw this out there one more time. Is there anybody in the audience right now that's on the fence that wants to ask a question if you're thinking about getting started?
I do have a question here, probably on the chat with Michelle. She says, do you have a time frame when the group is going live? Morning, evening, afternoon?
I would estimate that it will go live probably 3 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock at the latest. So it should be about 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Are you in? I take it you're in the US, Michelle. Is that right? Yeah. About 11 Eastern, but don't say this. Yeah, don't hold me to that just in case it's 12 o'clock if that's not too late for you. Okay, but don't panic. It will definitely be like worst case scenario. It will be by about 12 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, but it should be about 11 o'clock. I'll get that done.
Okay. What about Pacific? What about Pacific time? 8 or 9 o'clock?
What's 11 Eastern? 8 Pacific.
8 Pacific. Okay.
Yeah, so count on that, Donald, about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 absolute latest, okay?
Okay.
But all that is, it's going to be there all day, so don't panic. It's just going to be the Facebook group and a few basic documents and some, like, getting started instructions, okay?
Okay. I want to get the whole thing. Okay, cool.
You'll get it, buddy.
All right.
Good to have you on board, Donald. Thank you very much for your business, sir.
Oh, no problem.
All right. I think we'll wrap things up unless there's any last questions. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So if you're watching this on the replay, go to bigideamarketing.co.fast. I'm going to leave that $197 price there until the 20 spots are taken for the beta group, and then it will be gone. I'll go up to $497. So if you're watching this tomorrow, which is Sunday the 4th or Monday the 5th, and you're like, dang, this looks awesome, I need to get in, then get in. I'm going to be promoting this to my list, to all of my Facebook contacts, to all the people I've had in my email courses before who I know will, they'll snap this up. So my advice is don't wait, because the next time you log in, it could be $497 and you could have had $197 for life. So On that, it's been fun. I've enjoyed Ace and Rich. Thank you very much for allowing me to come out and talk to your little tribe. I will have Karen's asking, do I have an affiliate program? I will get one set up. I literally just came up with this. I've been racking my brains over probably about the last 2 months now. Like, how do I take what I know, what I've learned? Like, I'm an email list manager for 2 coaching and consulting companies. And over the last year, I've really upskilled on like email deliverability and email copywriting and stuff. So the money that I'm making for my corporate clients right now, which is anywhere from like, I just made Jerry like $8,000 yesterday on one email. But the level of skill that I have now when it comes to like open rates and deliverability versus what I had a year ago when I was teaching these guys email, again, it's just a whole different league. Anyway, I was like, how could I put an offer together that makes, it's got to make sense for me. Like, it has to be financially worth it. I'm not a charity. But B, how do I help maybe 20, 30 guys who are serious about making money, who I know will struggle with this kind of stuff? Like, it's hard to write emails. Ask Ash has been trying to hard out for like the last 7 or 8 years to learn how to write emails. It's getting super competitive.
Yeah.
Everybody's struggling. Everybody's struggling with open rates. Everybody's struggling to get clicks and sales from their emails. Gio will tell you as well. Like Gio, how much time do you need to put into learning email marketing to get even halfway good? It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of time, and then they have to know who you are, right? So there's different pieces of an email that you put together. Without knowing those different elements, you're pretty much, going off the top of the head, and going off the top of the head is going to hurt your results, right? You don't want to go off the top of the head. You want to, follow a specific plan when you write your emails out.
So thank you, buddy. So I think about somebody like, Karen and Steve, you have a little bit of time luxury, right, in terms of your time availability. But I think about somebody like, I don't know, maybe Michelle. Michelle, do you have a job as well? Right? So you probably don't have lots and lots of hours to put into this, and you're probably quite exhausted or fatigued when you come in from your job, right? What time do you get in from work? Come on Mike, Michelle. Let me see if I can have some dialogue that might kind of enlighten other people as well. So what time do you get in from your job? Oh, you're still on mute. Ace, can you do the honors? Try. I'm still not hearing.
Unmute yourself, Michelle. Can you talk? Go ahead. Nope, you're still muted.
She's still muted.
It's on her end.
Yeah, it's on your end. You're unmuted here.
Just see if you can press that microphone button, Michelle, so I can hear you.
Make sure it's not connected to your headset. You did have a headset earlier.
Yeah, just go in the settings and choose your mic.
Michelle, can you look at where the settings are? And it should be an option where you choose your mic. To
settings, audio.
See if the right thing is there.
Just come back out and come back in.
No, don't. I was going to say that. Don't worry, it's not that hard. Anyway, somebody like Michelle, all right. Gets in from work. Actually, I tell you what. Let me do it a different way. Karen, can you jump out?
Hello.
Hello. Can I spend 2 minutes with you asking a few questions?
Absolutely.
Okay. So now you said you'd left the JOB behind, is that right?
Well, we're building contractors right now, so no, not exactly.
Okay, so what time do you finish doing all that and then you get to focus on this stuff?
Well, right now we're in between 2 remodels and we're getting ready to start 2 more. So we're full time right now on all this affiliate marketing stuff.
All right, great. So you get up in the morning all excited. You've got to email your list. What's the first thing you do?
If I email my list?
Yeah.
I email my list. I go into Aweber.
You go into Aweber. You've written some emails before, but do you know how to write an email that's going to get opens and leads and sales? Like, are you?
No, I do not.
Do you know anything about copywriting?
No, I do not.
Do you want to wait? I'm going to put you on the fast track. So getting responses from emails is getting harder and harder because it's more competitive. I take somebody like Gio, who started to learn how to get good at emails about 2 years ago when he was working with me, but he works like 6-7 hours a day at that kind of stuff. How do you fancy the prospect of putting in 5 or 6 hours a day every day for the next 2 years until you get good at email copywriting?
Does
that sound appealing?
No, not at all.
All right. But even if you did, for everybody who can't afford this program, like, you're gonna have to sit there reading books, going on courses, using generic company swipe files, which they're okay, but they're not going to get good results. Ace, remember when you were like a year ago, 2 years ago, how long would it take you to write an email that you would have to put some proper time into? An hour, hour and a half, 2?
Honestly, sometimes it would take up to 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah. There's the truth, right?
Yeah.
Like, nobody has that time. If you were to spend even 2 hours or 3 hours and be diligent, that's 3 hours a freaking day over a week. And even then, you're not going to get great results to start with because you just haven't got the skill, the expertise, the wordsmithing to know how to do all that stuff.
And Rich would get on my case because I would burn pots and pans, guys.
So why did I do this? Because I know how hard it is for the average affiliate marketer to get started and do email marketing properly. And then when you've done your email, you got to think, okay, now I got to go put out a TikTok video or a YouTube video or a Facebook post. The learning curve in the affiliate marketing industry is fucking huge. It's massive. This is why 98% of people fail, because it's too many skills, too much to learn. Like Ace and Rich, Gio, the guys who are, making it, they're part of it's not even 1%, I don't think, who are making a full-time income from this. So I don't want to doom people out, but I was like, man, how can I come up with something that is financially worthwhile for my time, but is also affordable for the affiliate, for the average person? And my previous roadblock was like, I can't do it for anything less than about, even a group program, about $600 per person, because the amount of work that I have to put in for the emails is too much. But then I thought, you know what if I can do this and build a really big group of like 50 to 100 people, then it becomes worthwhile. So my intention for this program over the next year is to have about 100 people in the Fast Track to Freedom system. Then it's worthwhile for me, and you guys also get the benefit of everything that's in the system at like $6 an email or a video script or whatever it costs on a daily basis. Does that make sense? So there's my why. I'm like, yeah, I want to use the skills that I have to help the little guy, because I remember what it's like. I started where you are. I started brand new, scratching my head, like looking at these trainer webinars, going, "Holy cow! I got to learn some stuff to know how to do all this." And I was lost and clueless, struggling like hell. My first few years trying to make money, until I actually came across my mentor, and he completely changed my life with everything that he taught me. So that said, I'm glad to have you on board. I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. Actually, Michelle, you're with us. Did you get your mic fixed? Or she disappeared again.
Yeah, I think she's
anyway,
having issues.
That's all right. All I was just going to ask Michelle what time she finished work, and then how much time does she have to put into her business. And it's the same answer as everybody else. It's a struggle. Like being a successful entrepreneur, I joke that it's harder than raising children.
I wish I want to say something. I wish I had this a long time ago, and I'm sure you too, Greg, when we learned from Carbon Copy Pro back in 2008. So this is a godsend.
I was actually, we were lucky in my first affiliate program. The internet wasn't anything like it is today. The inboxes were 1/10 as crowded.
Yep.
And we had a great autoresponder series written by a world famous copywriter called Ben Settle. So he built our funnels, and he did he's one of the best email marketers in the world. And he wrote these amazing emails that went out for like 30 days, and we didn't even have to write broadcasts to start with.
Yeah.
But I just remember like looking at my application sales and going like, holy shit, all of these sales I'm getting from these emails, and that doesn't cost me anything. And that was what inspired me to start learning how to do email. Because like, man, you can send these things to hundreds of thousands of people, and it's just a push of a button and it's free. So yeah, Rich, we did have some good stuff. And again, I'm like, how can I get this to affiliate marketers? Because I got to be honest, the corporate world's great and they pay me a lot of money, but I don't get to dress up in tiger costumes on a webinar or anything like that.
Well, this is the number one struggle that people will face. This is the number one struggle. It's the conversion.
Yeah, for sure. How do I do content and how do I write emails? It's the biggest time consumer. And unfortunately, a lot of people, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they think, oh, I can just buy solo ads. Right, G? You come across this all the time. I bet it drives you nuts. I just got to buy my solo ads. It's all taken care of because Geo's amazing traffic's going to get all these sales, and and then they realize that in order to make your traffic work, they need freaking emails and they need relationship content on the back end, and they've got to do it anyway. And it's them just spending money is just stupid.
It reminds me of like going to a casino and them looking at it as like a slot machine, right? They go into it looking like a slot machine, and it's not like that.
Anyway, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to Karen, Donald, Michelle, Ace and Rich and Gio. I know you guys well, but I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you guys on the training upcoming this week. And Michelle, Donald, Karen and Steve, getting to know you personally. One of my timers is going off. So with that, let's wrap it up. This has been Gregg Davidson. And for those of you who are not joining the program, I hope that my deliverability and all my cheat sheets are helpful. And I hope that you can, use the stuff that I've showed you on ripping ideas and reverse engineering people's accounts off TikTok to create your own content. And I hope that you can become a customer of mine sometime in the future. Either way, I wish you all the best of success. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I'm ready for some TV. It's 7:30 here for me. Enjoy your days, y'all, over the pond and the rest of your weekend. And I'll catch you later on.
Thank you,
Greg.
Hey, Greg, thank you so much, guys.
Woohoo!
Our pleasure, guys.
Yeah.
This was great. This was the bomb. Oh man.
Thank you, Donald. Thanks, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Take care, guys.
I'm getting my costumes on, Greg.
Ace, you guys never cease to amaze. You and Rich never cease to amaze me, man. I swear to God, man. Woo!
Seriously, thanks, you guys. You're
welcome.
This one was. I mean, you guys have always done great presentations and stuff, but this one was. Woo!
I agree.
He is one of my coaches, and that's our marketing coach. So that's important to understand.
Absolutely.
We invest in ourselves over the years, and we want to bring you the best, guys. And that's
right.
why we wanted this to get out there to pretty much internet land, right?
Yes.
So on YouTube.
And we do it centralized here in the Internet Marketing Pros. This is the best group we've put together to get all this awesome free training so you guys can see the real value and what you definitely need that's essential to be able to be great marketers.
It's unfortunate, but a lot of people on that high failure rate, like he was talking about, because they don't focus on the bare core principles of what they need to focus on in order to make money online. So
absolutely.
All right, guys, we're going We've been here
We're
for a
gonna
while.
go off the
We gotta
live
go eat
stream.
ourselves, so
We gotta eat too. Have a great weekend, everybody.
take care, guys.
All right,
Absolutely.
bye.
Be in
All
touch.
right, guys.
Everyone.
All right,
Love
you
you
Thank you so
guys.
much,
Love
guys,
you
for being
guys.
here.
Love you
Love
too.
you too, man.
All
Bye.
right. Woo.
Thank you for being here on the live, guys, on YouTube, on Facebook. We love you, and we'll see you on a new one. Take care.
Bye now.
Woo, man.